Hello folks, this is Senile Sarge, and today we're going to be looking at Hold Your Own. This is a survival crafting game. We're on the front end of the Steam Survival Fest here, August 1st, I believe, of 2022. So this game actually came out in 2017. It's still in early access. I think what was unique for me inside of this game is kind of how they've created it. So we're going to get inside and look at it, but basically there's some insurgents. They've taken your land, and the whole idea here is that you're just trying to complete various things to build up your own little salvation and have your little piece of the pie. And we're going to see if you're going to have the ability to do that, but the AI is tough. Now, this is a single player game. There is a multiplayer portion of this, but it's currently on hold due to some technical issues. So you guys may see that come back soon. So if you have buddies or friends that you want to play with, you're absolutely going to have the ability to do that soon. All the things you would expect from a survival game, it's inside of here. You've got hunger, thirst, body temperature mechanics, base building, you name it. We're going to see. We've got some animal fighting. Again, remember, it's early access. It's a one developer team, if I remember right. So part of this is just going to take a little bit of time. So you may see a couple bugs and stuff. Remember, early access in the game. Don't sweat it though. I haven't seen a lot, but you can definitely tell some of the animations and some of those things need a little bit of work. Overall though, have been having fun just kind of playing the game, testing it out to see what the game offers. We're going to be jumping in on a fresh start today. That way you get an opportunity to look at. And this is one of those games where, right up front, I don't know how you feel about games like this, but I love them. And this is definitely one that I'm glad that I picked up on Steam. It's only $10.49, I believe, right now on sale, and the normal price is still, I think it's under 15 bucks. So you can't go wrong with it. If you guys want to see a series on this, as normal, let's try to get this to 20 likes. If this gets to 20 likes within the first 3 days of the video being live, then we will we'll do a series, and I'll continue this video as time goes on. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing we want to look at real quick is just the options like we normally do. So your normal options that you would have in here, video, nothing here that's really off-putting. Yeah, I don't see anything bad. Camera, normal. Controls. Okay, so let's just look. I don't remember if this has. Yep, it does. So you do have key binding, which is good. I'm glad most games are now doing that, and we have a bunch of other stuff that we can actually do here. Some of this stuff we may have to look at in the game because I can never remember how to actually do it. So let's go ahead and apply that. Let's hit OK. We're going to go single player. As you start this, you get the opportunity to kind of choose what you want for things to be. We're going to choose just 2 random spawns. We've got the spawn town guards that are enabled. AI difficulty, we're going to push that down to easy for now, just because this is just really to show the game. It's not about how difficult the enemy, and we probably won't even see enemy for this first episode unless you guys decide to do more. That's about what we're going to see. For AI damage, we're going to leave that on. Drop backpack on death, we're going to disable. We want to keep our stuff for now. Game mode, we're going to go straight to story mode. We're not going to worry about it. Now you can do the full sandbox if you'd like. So there's no quest or anything inside of it. We want the story mode so we get a little bit of quest, and that way I can show off that to you. Wildlife, we're going to push this all the way up to the top of 10, and we definitely want them to be aggressive. Let's go ahead and put the name here. We're going to call this Doomville, just because that sounds like such a welcoming way to come into it. And then now we get to start the game. All right, so it says something had to give. We just never expected anything to go at once. The greed and arrogance of an invading force is now ruling us. A once peaceful and resourceful filled set of islands turn into darkness. They have poisoned the air and call themselves the Reborn Militia. We call them O Vendetta, Seg, Bloodwind. They show no mercy, and our towns are collapsing one after the other like blood-soaked dominoes. Their motive for all this terror, do you wonder? To rob us of our natural resources against our will for their own profit. With many either dead or held captive, we fight the mercenaries called the insurgents. They serve all masters but belong to none. They're simply guns hired by O Vento, same name as before, to help settle their disputes. Then there is a resistance, a small group that has risen in opposition. We are ones that will take back what is ours. We will keep fighting, not for God, not for justice, not even for a better world. We fight to survive, and we will not stop, not until the last barrel of oil is burned. The last bullet spent. As long as they remain here and try to make our land, or take our land, sorry, we will spill our blood. A war is here, and we have front row seats. Yours truly, Max. Well, Max, that was inspiring, buddy. I'm ready to get this on. So let's do this. Okay, so first thing we want to do is go ahead and we're going to close this out. Woo. Okay, that's a little bit fast there. Okay, so you can see down on the bottom right, we got a little bit of a mini map. Up in the top right, we've got the day, the time, the temperature, my body temperature. That's important to know. You've also down at the bottom left, we have health, stamina, water, food, and then carbs. So that is one thing that you'll need to know inside the game. If you press I, it brings up the menu. Almost everybody's kind of used to this. The good thing is they actually start the game. They give you some stuff, which is great. There's nothing worse than coming into a game and they give you nothing, right? I mean, what kind of person would do that to somebody? All right, let's put the water down here. We're going to leave the ammo up in our thing just to kind of make sure I don't forget this. We're going to put the weapon and we're going to, you got to reload. You got to make sure that you got what you need. Okay, inventory is pretty easy. This is where you can see all the stuff that you need to craft. So as an example, if I'm going to do a wooden walkway wall, I would need 15 nails and then 15 of the wood planks. So just so you get an idea, you can actually do it by area or you can just do it all. This is the map. So you can kind of get a feel. We're up in the top right. As you can see here, here we are right up here. And this is the entire area. These little caves that are in here are great places to get iron. That's one of the very first things that we're going to have to do. If I want to put a waypoint down, I could just left click, put a waypoint down, and then you can right click to remove it. So it's not too bad. And mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Quest, as we talked about earlier, the very first thing that we need to be focused on is locating our brother. So we're going to locate and rescue your brother, the mechanic, in one of the 4 Ajas do Muertos. He can be found as a garage in one of these 3 towns or at a garage along I-77 near a bridge. Once found, a marker will be set on the map. The mechanic can provide you with various items, including vehicles such as cars. He also has some intel about the rest of your crew. So I don't know if it puts a... Yeah, it doesn't. So it doesn't put anything down. So we're just going to have to find that. And I suspect that we'll find it at some point. So we're going to be going out here pretty quickly. Here's all the skills. You can tell there's lots: crafting, tools, player. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I did not even realize that this was here until I just went back and looked. So we're going to have to, we're going to need to focus on this just a little bit. We're not going to focus on it right now. Okay. All right. So the very first thing we want to start doing is, and listen, if I start cutting around at all, it's only because I don't want you guys to stare at me while I'm cutting down trees and getting some rocks. We're going to need that stuff out the gate, but don't worry. I'll show you a little bit of it and then we'll probably speed through just so you can see me kind of moving through the world or doing some of the tasks. But no, I'm doing it for a reason. Okay. If you look on the right side, you can see that the wood's actually coming. So every time you hit it, it'll give you some. The one thing that I did notice is it doesn't really matter if it's a big or a small wood, like a tree. It looks like it gives you about the same amount of wood. We're going to do about 50 total is about what we want to be. And then we want to get some rocks and then we're going to go immediately to the mine over there. Main reason for the mine, we need to get leather right off the bat. We need to get an animal. We need a bow and arrow, like all those type of things. And the only way we're going to get that is through that. One of the other things you see that I'm getting is I'm getting a worm each time that I hit these and then some rope. So those will be good. We'll use those later on. It shouldn't take us too long to figure out. Yep, you can see right there. XP, we got worm, and then of course you got a little bit of rope. All right, let's see how much do we have. So we don't have that much yet. Let's put this rope over here. Let's go and get a little bit more. Every once in a while it'll glitch a little bit if you get too close to the wood, but I wouldn't freak out about it. It's not too bad. Okay, so we cut some more trees off during that little short break there. The thing we're going to be looking for now is we're going to start heading towards this area over here. I want to try to find some rocks. We need to be cognizant that there is animals out here, so we just need to be careful. We don't want to run up on a bear thinking that we're going to be able to do something and then we get eaten, because that would not go well. It looks like there's a house up there or something. Rocks is really what I need, and I don't see any rocks. Okay, so we may just have to go inside of the cave, and you can see it over here. We go inside that cave and we should be able to get some items that we need. Let me run down here. Let me just make sure that there's, and you'll be able to tell the rocks, like they're bigger style. So they're not, oh, there they are way over there. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, let's go back over there. Yeah, so you can see them. They're a little bit, they're not huge, but they're big. Now, when you go inside the cave, I thought that you could get some of those inside the cave, like these rocks, but you'll see them get in there. You don't really. Good sound effects on this stuff as well. So I like to do it. Same thing as the last one. You'll see off to the right there. You'll see that the rocks are actually piling up in my bag. So that'll be good. So we're going to go ahead and probably get about 30 or so. We're also going to get some clay from this stuff. You'll see that we'll need the clay in a little bit. I swear I did not see that a minute ago. But we'll need clay in a little bit to do some other things. So let me get a couple of these rocks, and then I'll be right back with you as soon as we start entering the cave. All right, as we prepare to go inside of here, I just want to do something real quick. So we want to go in here, and I want to try to find bow and arrow. So we want to go ahead and get that made. So that way we've got it. So let me just find these. So we got the wood stick. Okay, so there's the archer bow. So again, you see the things that we have here. It's part of the reason that we talked about it. I like that it counts down off to the left side. So you got about 28 seconds, 30 seconds or so. Arrows, we're going to go ahead and do, let's do 15 of those. You can kind of see what it is. That's why we needed the rocks and then also the stone. That way we've got those. That's going to take about 2.5 minutes, which is fine. No big deal. The hunting knife is one of the first things that we're going to need because we're going to need to get meat and stuff because we need to eat. So you can understand why I'm going in almost immediately and getting the iron right off the bat. The other part that we're going to want to look at is health. So rags are going to be a big part. We want to make sure we got bandages and stuff. Workbench. So you see we're going to need iron ingot. So with the iron, we're going to need the forge. And then with the forge, the part that's hard is the bellows. This bellows, you actually need leather. So not only do we need the meat from the animals, we're also going to need that. And it looks like we have something here that we can actually loot. So we'll go in and just kind of look at this. Okay, open the gas can. Oh, we got 3 of those. We'll hold on to that. Okay, we got an apple. We've got water. What is this? Sand? Oh, interesting. Okay. This is a nice little place here. You can do just right click on this stuff and it'll just move over. So if you prefer to do that, you can just do that. You don't have to do like what I'm doing. I think almost all of the, oh, there's some more rounds. That's good. Screws, we'll take them. I think nails is primarily what we need right now. Much less that stuff. Oh, good. Bandages. Okay, so let's put these bandages. We're going to need that in a second when we enter inside of this place. All right. And here. Okay. Anything else outside? I don't see anything out here. Now, this doesn't look like a bad area. I mean, if we can't close the door. But if we could, this probably would not be a bad little area. It's kind of have like a little base. Just because I know we're going to need to go inside of here a pretty good amount. Okay, we're going to go ahead and light this up. Now, all of these rocks is kind of what I was talking about. You can't break any of these yet. I'm not sure that the developer is going to change that over time. There are spiders and stuff in here too. They're just little fellers that you'll see running around. So you may see them and if you kill them, I think they give you like a web or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. So that may be important later in game. I don't think it's that important right now. Okay, so here's our first iron node. Now we're going to want to probably get, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these to have, because a lot of the stuff that we're going to need, if you remember right, we needed 20 of the iron ingots. Now, as long as we're near, which we should be near this place, because you can see there's another cave that's actually a little bit south of this. So we got really lucky in the location that we spawned. I've played the game twice. I haven't made it super far either time, but I played it twice just to kind of see if there was difference in spawns and stuff like that. And this is the first time that I've actually spawned in this area. So this is a first for this one. Usually it spawns you in another location. Okay, there's one down there. Make sure there's nothing down here. Okay, nothing here. You can't sprint as you see me here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one right here. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get some of these. We're going to get, like I said, 4 or 5 of these, and then we'll head back outside. And then we're going to start to move so we can figure out where we want to kind of set up camp. And it looks like there's a waterway down in that window down there, and I'll pull it up on a map here in a second. We may want to kind of build our base there. The only bad part is because it looks like houses and stuff are over here. May not be the best option for us to do that, only because the enemy or the insurgents actually come back. They'll spawn in these areas. So we may get in a fight if we do that. But okay, let me get some more of this iron and then I'll be back here in just a second. All right, we've been super busy. We'll get outside here and I'll show you. We did a couple extra just to have them. So I think in total we got, yeah, almost 126, which is going to be super. I mean, we're going to need that. So there's no reason not to have that much. One of the things we'll need to do now is kind of figure out where we're going to go, what that location looks like. And then we need to go out and start. Oh, what was that? Oh, look right there. Okay, so that is something that we'll need to get here in a second. So I do like this area. My only fear with this area is right over the top of that direction right there. we're going to have some folks. So I don't know if they come down here. I'm thinking maybe they do, but I'm not 100%. So we may go this way just a little bit. And then that way I can set up a quick house. And we can see exactly where we want to build. I'm not going to spend a lot of time building it out, but I do think that building something would probably be a good idea. And I don't know how much water we're actually going to need. Okay, I tell you what, before we do that, let's run up here. Let's look at these houses because I do want to, the one thing I promised you I'd look at though, is when you look up here, you can see that there's water right here. So I'm wondering if we got on the back side of that, if that would be a good idea. So that may be exactly where we need to be. That allows us to go in and out of this base as we require. And we may even get lucky. And I don't know if the locations here for our brother, you know, if there's one of those mechanic areas here, but they're, oh boy. Okay. Where's this dude at? I just heard a bear. There he is right there. Okay, so right click. Got him. And the only problem is we don't have a knife yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that. We should have did that right off the bat. Wasn't thinking there. Okay, so we've got enough now of all of this. Let's craft one of those. So it's only about 9 seconds. That's not bad. Got plenty of storage room, so that's going to be good. We're going to be able to take that. A couple good, well-placed headshots, and you're always good. Okay, so let's put this down here. Let's go ahead and move that to 5, and then bam. Okay, and you'll see the right side. We got some meat. We got some fat coming off of them, and then we should get a little bit of leather. Okay, there's 2. There's 3. Okay, we're probably going to have to get, I don't know, another 2 or 3 of them to actually get what we need for leather. But you can tell it's not too bad. And then wolves will be the other part that we're going to have to figure out because they're super aggressive. Okay, so we have this here. I think if I follow this down. Oh, there's another one. Got him. Okay. I did get face punched the first time I played this game because I did not realize how vicious these bears are. They're not very nice at all. Actually, they're quite hateful. Okay, so now we may have enough. Like we may have got lucky. Oh, and it looks like, oh, there's a garage right down there. Okay, so we found this. So that is amazing. So we're actually, wow, this is a really good spot to start. That's crazy. I did not think that we would get this lucky. Now, I don't know if we can use these little areas. Like it would be something else if we could use these. But I do think that we have to run out. I mean, I don't know what the quest is. Well, I guess we could use the vehicle and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because we got to go down here. There's a huge area down there. Plenty of roadway. We can go across. I mean, we've got a lot of areas that we can go to here. I'm guessing there's going to be a boat or something because some of these areas I don't know how we're going to get to. So there's a lot that we can do here. So let's keep moving. I don't want to focus on any of this stuff yet. I know that the shed's there. We're going to finish that one up before we do anything else. Oh, man. And this is, oh, there's another bear. How many bears are out here? Oh, there's another entrance, too, to the mine. Huh. Okay. So maybe... Yeah, this is probably not the best area to be building out what we need, but I think we may do it. And then I wonder if we can hit that bear. How many more do we have in here? Do we have enough arrows? Yeah, there's a crazy amount of bears in here. So what do we have? Oh, I got 22. Let's go ahead and make another 10. That should work. And then we're going to need to go in here and we're going to need to loot. Because I do need to find... We've got to find the nails because the nails is what we need to build half the stuff that we need. So, this should be enough here to... I guess you can aim right on them. Yep. Come on. Okay, good. Got him. Okay, so this should give us plenty of stuff that we're going to need to make the bellows. So the bellows is a huge part. I don't think that we can get in the house. I thought maybe we could before. I didn't try it, so I'm not going to say that you can't, but I'm not sure that we can. That's something that the game wants you to do. So I don't want to loot too much. What I really want is nails. Oh, and I guess some food. Food would be okay too. So if we find food, we'll go ahead and take out. That's some carbs there. That's good. We don't have anything here. Okay, nails. There we go. Nails is the key. Flour. We'll come back and get all of this stuff. Oh, look at there. 2 iron. Ingots right off the bat. Okay. Anything else in here? Nothing there. What we got down here? Okay. And almost everything seems to be, which is pretty cool. Almost all of it seems to have value of some sort. I don't know if this is different areas. No, I don't think it is. Meaning that you can go up to almost anything and search it. See? So like even this, there's money. Not sure what the money's used for, but hopefully there's stuff that you can buy. I haven't ran into anybody coming into any of these houses, so I'm not sure. Lots of food inside of the various areas, which is pretty cool. So I've never come into one of the houses or one of the areas and not seen, food or something inside of it. So that makes you feel a little bit better. But at some point you're going to run out. And I don't know if this stuff respawns either. So that's something that I think is super important to just know. Like it may not respawn, So once you come through and you clear everything out, then it's pretty much done. Also, I think the food, as long as you leave it where it's at, I don't think it goes bad. So if I leave all this stuff alone, I don't think that it will do bad. To take something, for instance, like this, I can go here. Let's move the torch out and then basically hit 6 and then you right click and then you'll eat it. And then you can see my health is increased on the left side. It showed there. So that's good. Okay, there's some more tuna. Everything looks like it stacks like it's intended. Oh, there's some carrots. I know you can make things, you can plant things, stuff like that. I've definitely not gotten that far though. Okay, what do we got over here? I need more nails. Oh yeah, we'll definitely take some more ammo. Those little juice boxes. Everybody, oh, that's a screw mold. I don't know that we need a screw mold. We need a nail mold. We get a nail mold, man, we are rocking. That'll make things way easier. How much do we have? Okay, we do need some meat. So let's go ahead and cook that. You can see I need a little bit of meat down there in the bottom left. We're going to go ahead and eat some of that. Get that where it needs to be. Okay. All this is looking good. We got here. Oh, more nails. Perfecto. Okay, and then over here. Oh, more nails. Yep, exactly what we needed. Yes. We're getting lucky right now. It's not luck. It's just skill at this point. So we're going to clear one side. I'm not going to clear all. There's some chicken in there. We got some more tuna. We'll take this just to have it. Okay, nothing in the bathroom. Let's run upstairs real quick. Up, more arrows. Thank you very much. I'll take them. Yeah, we got 41 arrows now. Now we're looking good. Canned stew. We'll take that. Fertilizer. I'll come back and get that stuff. Glass. Nah, we don't need none of that stuff yet. All right, let's get this last house. All right, after we get this last house, then we want to do is we got to figure out where we want to live. And that way we can easily move back up here. Okay, we got some more of those. Bandages will be needed. That's one less thing that I have to craft, which is wonderful. Okay, let's run upstairs real quick. And flour, we'll come back and get you later. No biggie at all. Okay, so we got that. I don't know. Oh, I hear a chicken. Look at that chicken. It may make sense to... I'm a little worried to be building this base. Or building this right here. I feel like it's not a good idea. Do we need more nails? I think we do need more nails. But what we're going to do is... Let me go ahead and come over here. Let's go ahead and pull our bow out just in case. That's all we need. We go running across this thing and then... run straight into a wolf or a bear. And I don't know about going up there. I feel like the water would be good, but I just have this feeling like they're gonna see me if I'm up there. So I don't know. And I don't like the idea of the roadways. You know, roadways do not seem like a good idea either. I heard something. All right, let me go over here. Let's look. Okay. And I mean, we could always move the base later, right? I mean, I think that's the other good part. Okay, so let's do this. I think this is a pretty good view. Doesn't make it too difficult. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to build a wood foundation. We need a 15. So at least I can get the first part of this down, right? Oh, we need wood planks first. So we're going to have to, let me cut some trees real quick because we're going to need that. And then with the trees, what basically will happen then, so I have the ability to build the planks. And then I think there's something else that we needed as well to be able to build. And then that'll let us build at least a foundation. With that foundation, we can then put a bed down. We can get a fire put down, and we can get a storage box put down. And then that should put us in a really good spot. Okay, so let's try that real quick. Okay, so foundation, we need 15 wood planks. Okay, we also need the pillars, right? Yep, we need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. And then we need, where are these other ones at? Yeah, if I remember right, these were hard to find. Oh, there they are right there. Wood planks. How many do we need of those? Yeah, I wish there was a search button. That'd be nice. 15. Okay. 15 of those. So let's go ahead and boop. We're going to do 15. Okay. Craft it out. Okay, while that's crafting real quick, we want to get some more wood. That way we've got it. Just because I think, I don't think we don't have enough nails to do a second one. It would be nice to be able to raise this up though, and be able to have stairs leading up to it. That'd make me feel a little bit better. And then at some point I can fix it even more, but I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. Let me look and see. Wooden stairs. We need 10. Okay. Yeah, we can do it. And then we need 10 more of the wood planks. So let's look at those wood planks real quick. Wood planks. Okay, right there. We need 10 more of those. Could have just typed that in there, but that's a little bit easier. Okay, the other thing that we want to go ahead and focus on. So we need the forge. Okay, we need the bellows first. We should be able to make that. Bellows. Bam. Okay, we need leather first. We may not have enough for that. I think we may have to do at least one more. So we need 5 of those. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. Yeah. Yep, we don't have enough. So we need one more. So we're going to have to get at least one more animal. One more animal, we can get the bellows, which will be good. The other thing that we want to get, so we're going to need a storage area and then a campfire. And I really don't have a lot of room inside my inventory, so I'm not going to do too much more. But we are going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get the bed. Whew, man, and we need a bed too. Campfire. That's 10 and 50. Okay, that one's easy. Do helicopter. Heck yeah. Okay, so we should have enough. Oh, and we're going to need some more planks for the wooden crate. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the planks as well. And then that should be rocking. Okay, let me do a little bit of this, and then I will see you guys back here in just a minute after I got this initial part built. And then we're going to go get this quest completed to locate our brother. And then we'll be pausing this one and talking about the game, what we think thus far. All right, folks. Yeah, we got the bed down. I had to go back and get a couple more nails because we're missing a couple, but we do have a bed down. That's great. We've also got the fire. And then now we just got our storage up. So I'm going to, let me start it over here just to have one that's kind of away. The one thing that you can do inside of here is like the meat and stuff. We can actually put that stuff inside of here. We don't need to keep it, you know, anywhere else. So like food and stuff like that, I'll throw inside of this area. Although some of it we'll need to keep. It's just a good place to kind of put it. And then the other thing we'll do is over here, we'll move some of these other items that, you know, we may not need. I think you can, yeah, so you can hold shift and then drag over to not take it all, but to take some of it out of your inventory, which is always kind of good. We need to keep some of this on us just in case. So let's see what else we have here. Clay we don't need on us. We don't need those on us. What's this? Sand we don't need. Worms, we're good. First aid kit we're going to keep. Let's put this in there as well. We're going to keep the ammo on us, and then the stone. Let's keep the stone on us because we're going to need that. Okay, so that should be... I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. Well, I'm going to put the apples back over here for now. That way we got some carbs, and I think... Do we have any protein over here? Yeah, and let me get that canned stew. Actually, let me get the tuna because we got a couple of those. Okay, so let's run over... Sorry about the length of this episode, but I want to make sure you guys actually saw the full game here. We're going to run over, go ahead and look in this mechanic area. I did not search any of those buildings yet. I'll do that. If you guys get this thing up to the number of likes that's needed and we go to another episode, I'll actually search most of this area and then we'll look. And then where I've got that bed up there, you can see now that we've got like a little marker that takes us back, but we can move that at any time. So, I mean, I know it's kind of expensive, but it's not that difficult to move our location. The thing I do love about this area is that you have the mines that we can go inside of. And we're going to need a lot of iron. That's one of the things that we will need a lot of. So let's see if this guy is coming anywhere over here. Maybe not. Maybe we're just kidding. Oh, there we go. We need that right there too. Scrap metal we'll take. Okay, anything in here? Are all these different? Oh, they are. Okay, so it's just middle, left, and right. Okay. Okay, these boxes have got stuff in them, maybe. Nothing else. Use radio to relocate cars. Ah, okay. So 100. So that's not too bad. Doesn't cost too much to do that. Oh, another med kit. We don't have anything in there. Nothing in there. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's the spot. I mean, I don't see the person here. So that's not good. I thought he would thought he would be here. Maybe not. Maybe he's hiding. He's in the back of the building somewhere. Nope, I don't see him. Okay, well, easy enough. Well, hey, I tell you guys what, look, I mean, we definitely have made a pretty good dent here. Look, if you like these type of games, then you're absolutely going to love this game. You know, that this is it's definitely a good survival. I've enjoyed it. I keep coming back to it to play it. So that tells you good news that it's actually somewhat. I think when they get the multiplayer back up, it's going to be even better. For the price right now of the game, you know, $10, the game is absolutely worth it. Like no questions asked. So if you like this kind of games, you want a chill game that you can just play, you know, play by yourself right now until they get multiplayer back up, then I highly recommend this week that you pick this game up while it's on sale. You are not going to go wrong with this title at all. And it gets better as time goes on. We didn't even get a chance to see or to get in a fight with the bad guys on this one yet. So there's definitely, they're coming. They'll be here circling these buildings and stuff. So you don't have to worry. At some point we're going to be fighting them. But you know, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see another one, make sure we hit the likes. And as always, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one. This is Senile Sarge signing off.